Johnston, she has cruises booked for the next 2 years and no plans to stop.
I've come to appreciate politics around the world, how people everywhere are more alike than they are not, and just how beautiful the world is.
Retirement at sea may sound appealing, but a big factor to consider is health care. While there is a doctor on board many of these ships who handles basic needs and emergencies, talk to your doctor back home to see if it is a viable option for you. As always, it takes planning to ensure you have the proper medications. Nancy Chen, CBS News, New York.
This is Kcal News Mornings.
Now at 9, it's the true crime case that captivated not only Southern California, but the nation. And this morning, we're expecting another update from DA Hochman on the Menendez brothers' plea for their freedom after more than 30 years behind bars.
Not just a resource center, but a resounding message. We'll pay a visit to the one-stop shop now open for Malibu fire victims on the road to recovery.
Plus, is peanut butter the protein source it's cracked up to be? We'll look at the salty conclusion by nutritionists. Don't touch my peanut butter.
Oh, you're a peanut butter fan?
I love peanut butter.
Okay, well, I'm a fan of this weather, but apparently it's not going to last that long. We hope you're having a good morning watching Kcal News Mornings at 9. Today is Monday, March 10th. I'm Jamie Yukas.
And I'm Christine Lazar in for Rudabeh Shabazi. Thanks for joining us. We also have Paul Diano and Amanda Starantino here with your weather and traffic. And weather is a changing.
Yeah, Jamie's on to something. A lot of people like fill up their Mondays. I'm going to get all the stuff done so I can kind of coast the rest of the week. Do the opposite this week. Do all the fun stuff outside today, because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you're going to be inside more often than not if the weather has anything to say about it. So get out. So maybe I just changed your intent. Now you're like, oh man, I got to change a bunch of stuff. Sorry, that's just the messenger here. Malibu, we're looking at sunshine. It's warming up 58 degrees. We're looking at temperatures that'll make it into the 60s throughout the afternoon at our beaches with mainly sunny skies. That is the shot there. Here is a beautiful shot of the Hollywood Hills. It's chilly. We dropped down to the 30s in many locations, but the sunniest day of the week today and the driest day of the week today, the warmest day of the week today. So your next weather headlines. One more mild day before showers return possibly as soon as tonight. This time tomorrow, I do expect to have some stuff on the radar. Wednesday, and especially Wednesday night, there is a flooding potential with a strong front moving through. It's not going to be an all-week washout after today. But there's no one day where I can say, yeah, it's going to be dry from start to finish, because we have a chance of rain for 4 straight days after this Monday. 58 degrees in Santa Ana, one of our warm spots. 51 in Burbank. It's currently 52 in Claremont. Still chilly in the Antelope Valley, upper 30s, low 40s there. You will notice an increase in cloud cover, especially from about 3 o'clock onward. This is Orange County, your next weather forecast for Anaheim. Sunny and warm, 66 at lunchtime, close to 70 by 3 o'clock, but then we go cloudy. That's in advance of our first rainmaker, the weaker of 2 storms. Sunshine for this morning, Inland Empire, your high 75. Antelope Valley, you'll shake off that chilly start and hit 70. Los Angeles today, 70 degrees. One more mild day before those changes. We'll talk more about the rain coming up. Talking traffic with Amanda right now.
Well, good morning. It is busy out on our roadways. We have a new incident here, a crash on the northbound 405 as you head into Torrance at Normandy. The HOV lane is blocked. You can see that slow down as you head into Torrance right there. 13 minutes, though, for your commute on the northbound 405 from Avalon to Normandy. So give yourself some extra time if you're heading that way this morning. Overlooking Los Angeles, your usual slow spots, Pulvita Pass, slow and go on the 405. 53 minutes, so it's starting to look a little bit better on the southbound 405 from Roscoe to Sunset. We do have a crash that's been cleared, though, on the southbound 5 before San Fernando at the San Fernando Mission Boulevard. All lanes open there. Still a little bit slow, though, for you. So be aware of that. In Orange County, also usual little slow spots, but we do have a crash in Orange on the westbound 22. That's right before Glacel. 2 right lanes are blocked, and it's causing a slowdown for you. The 5 freeway in Santa Ana, usually what we can expect to see how it looks about this time. And up in the Inland Empire, we do have a car fire. It's been cleared, the westbound 210 before Citrus. All lanes are open there, and it actually looks like traffic is moving well in that direction for the first time all morning long. Back to you guys.
Well, that's good. Amanda, thank you.
In about an hour, we're expecting to hear from LA County DA Nathan Hochman on where his office now stands with the Menendez brothers and their fight for freedom.
Kcal News reporter Rick Montanez is live in downtown Los Angeles to explain what he might discuss. And there's some new developments, Rick.
Yeah, Jamie, Christine, just like when this was in the headlines in the 90s, there are so many aspects to what is going on with Eric and Lyle Menendez. And as you mentioned, LA County District Attorney Nathan Hochman is scheduled to speak with us at a news conference at 10 o'clock this morning. And let's show you here 3 options that are on the table. The first one is the possibility of a new trial under a habeas petition. The DA denied support of that option, you'll remember recently. The next step is clemency, which only the governor can do. Or third, they can be resentenced, which the DA can push for, and that's a possibility to be discussed today. We also received word from the Office of Defense Attorney Mark Garagos, claiming the DA could address a complaint attorneys filed on behalf of a family member. We're working to verify the details of that complaint at this point, though. But what we know is relatives have advocated loudly for the release of Eric and Lyle Menendez. They declared their disappointment in the DA when he declined to support their claim of new evidence and a habeas motion for a new trial. That evidence was an updated copy of a letter that Eric Menendez says he wrote to his cousin 8 months before the 1989 murders of his parents. He had outlined sexual abuse at the hands of his father. The DA said those claims have been raised and rejected by the courts before. So right now we are looking at the resentencing option, which is fairly unique to California and a few other states. Here's what DA Hochman said at a news conference just a few weeks ago.
And that motion, unlike a habeas motion, where a habeas motion will focus on the trial itself, a resentencing motion focuses on that trial but goes beyond that and deals with rehabilitation and other factors.
So this morning we expect to hear from DA Hochman on whether he thinks that Eric and Lyle Menendez have been rehabilitated enough to qualify for resentencing. That's what we expect to be talked about this morning at 10 o'clock in that news conference. In the meantime, it's worth pointing out the defense attorneys are also pushing for the possibility of parole consideration for Eric and Lyle Menendez, or for them to be released under time served. So this legal saga continues, and we'll be here for today's updates. Back to you.
Saga, that's a good word.
Yeah,
Right.
long-running saga.
Rick,
Thanks so much, Rick. Well, we have some developing news right now. A car crashes right into a business, and a security guard then opens fire on the driver. Assignment manager Mark Lewis at the desk with the details. And Mark, this sounds like a eventful morning.
It really was, and this may have been an attempt at a burglary, as the driver was reportedly wearing a ski mask at the time he sent the car through the doors of this marijuana dispensary, but there was a security guard right there. Now, we sent a breaking news photographer to the scene. This is video from right outside the Herba marijuana dispensary near Pico and Centinela in the Sawtell area, and you can see that silver Hyundai inside the business through the front doors, as well as LAPD officers in the area holding this as a crime scene. LAPD headquarters told us here at the desk that their officers in the West LA area rushed here at about 3:15 this morning for the report of a shooting, not a crash. The call actually came in from a security guard who was at the business at the time this happened. When officers arrived, they found that car in the building, the security guard still at the scene, and a 25-year-old man in the driver's seat of that car suffering from a gunshot wound. He had apparently been shot by the security guard. Now, he was rushed to the hospital. Officers didn't have a condition on him to share with us, but LAPD says they're talking to that security guard to try and figure out how this all went down. They haven't conclusively said this was a burglary attempt yet, but the driver of that Hyundai apparently had on a ski mask at the time he was found. Investigators are now talking to that guard and looking at security video from the business. That's it from the desk.
Mark, thank you. Firefighters battled a big fire early this morning in downtown LA. Flames engulfed a 2-story building on South Flower Street just before 2 a.m. and spread to a nearby structure. Firefighters battled the fire for over 90 minutes. No one was injured, but arson investigators are now looking into the cause. The same location had a fire back in November.
A new proposal